This show amazes me.
Me too.
You know, because we had Sandra, whatever. And I thought was trying to, talk with her, blah, blah, blah. And you were doing the
I was being mean to her because I thought she deserved it.
Could you just look at line 15?
Line 15. Yeah, let's see.
How does that happen?
Because you told her you'd steal her kids from a laundromat.
Stacy?
Yes.
Hi.
Hi.
How are you?
Good. How are you?
We are lovely. Go
Aren't
ahead.
you mad at Jamie? What an insensitive bitch.
Yeah, I don't think that's right. Obviously, the girl's depressed. She's been through some things in her life, and she's calling her a bitch. I don't think that was right.
Yeah, Jamie.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
I called her a parade float.
At least yours was happier.
Yeah.
Everybody does love a parade.
I personally, always
She loves
have them,
it when they throw the candy.
See, I always have them as underdog. And who doesn't love underdog with all those ropes tied to them?
Yeah, you're right. I should have gone with the parade float route.
Hey, you're not a lot of fun either, are you?
Stacy?
Big Stacy. Big chicken ass Stacy.
What? Oh, God.
God.
Sarah, hi.
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 How are you guys?
Now, see, that's a call.
We're good. How are you?
You guys sound funny on the phone.
Oh, boy.
Too bad we don't sound funny on the radio. We might be able to stay a while.
Yeah, that's true. I have to admit, I called because I was a little bit enraged at what you guys were saying to that girl.
This is your enragement?
Yeah, wow. You might not want to suck helium before you get all pissed off.
Oh.
That is true. I really don't get mad easily.
Uh-huh.
But, yeah, I was a little bit enraged because I have to say, it's hard. It's hard. And especially
What's
when
hard?
When the situation that she was in,
Uh-huh.
looking for a job, because when you're in that situation doing nothing, you basically have no motivation, and so you sort of get depressed.
Well, you know what, though? You're only picking one of her situations. If she had called up and she needed a job, I'd have sat here and gone, you know what, a drag, because I actually wouldn't wish unemployment on my worst enemy. It was the hardest thing on me. But,
I know, and I was
which
in
did she
the
call
same
about? Being
situation
unemployed,
too.
being fat, being lazy, being disinterested, not caring about what her parents said, not caring that her parents never
And
cared
don't
about
forget,
her.
she doesn't want a dog.
Yeah. I mean, she had 27 things she wasn't interested in.
And she can't go to IHOP.
And-
People are forgetting the important
How does a
stuff.
400-pounder not go to IHOP?
Hey!
And that is my whole point, that she's depressed and she either needs to get on some medication,
Uh-huh.
or she needs some help, or she needs a really good support system, and people like you...
You support that big bitch. I don't work out that
Hey! Enough already!
much. I'm having fun.
Harsh?
Okay, that's not what I meant by support system,
Oh.
but, whatever.
Okay.
Well, what do you recommend, Sarah? What would you have done with that phone call? I mean, I love the fact that y'all will judge, and that's fine. That's what we're all here for, because I judge your ass in a minute anyway.
Right.
So,
Wait,
so
I'm
wait. So
I'm
it's
not judging, you're
okay.
judging.
That's what I'm saying, Sarah. It's my job to do that, and it's your job to also give us feedback.
exactly.
So that's how the
Got
show
it.
works. So I appreciate it. Now, my question to you then is, if in fact that you thought that, well, I mean, the Dan, how would you have dealt with that phone call?
How would I have dealt with that
Yeah.
phone call? Well, I would have said, look, you're depressed here. You either need to get some help.
And you know what she says? Well, let me be her, okay?
Okay, yeah, good.
Because she'll say, nah, I tried that. Don't want to.
I'm sure she did not get some
No, don't let it
I'm
go,
sure
Sarah.
she
You
did
show.
not try to go
you
on
kn-
medication.
You know what, Sarah?
And
You do me a favor, sweetheart. You be Jamie. Jamie's got a great idea, and you make this phone call better. Don't back up. Don't stop being Jamie. You make a good segment out of it. Go ahead.
Okay, I will try my best.
Okay, so, no, I already tried that. Doesn't work. I have
Sorry,
nothing to
I
live
don't-
for.
Doesn't fit in my schedule.
I have nothing to live for, really. I have nothing to look forward to.
You should.
Okay, so what I suggest is you commit suicide.
Wow.
Wow, won her over to the dark side. I only want her to be a balloon.
Oh, my God.
Well, I like her call
They
now.
all come over to the dark side.
Yeah,
At least.
Jesus. Loves me. What the?
How did she go from you should take pills and get better to you should shoot yourself in the head?
You should take pills and get better. I'm sorry. You should take pills till you die.
God. Sandra, if you're listening, listen, call us back. I think that Danny, you should train her.
I will train her. I'll train her.
I know you will. I think that you should train her, and I think that we should, what?
And Sandra, I suffer from depression and have been the fat. When I was younger, I was fat because I dealt with my parents' divorce by eating. And I'll tell you, I always mentally feel better when I physically feel better.
Right,
So
totally
losing
true.
weight definitely helps your mental.
Well, anything that you do, if
health.
you go for a walk, I mean, you guys have even gone, I mean, a simple thing like going for a walk, you just feel better, like you did something.
This
so.
time I'm
Fat
not
and happy.
This time I'm not being mean when I
I'll take
point
it
out
IHOP.
there's nothing easy about that girl going for a walk.
No, absolutely.
That's going to be tough.
It is.
At that weight, when I said 300 and she said no over without a moment's hesitation, that's got to be a tough day.
It absolutely is. I'm sure it's a lot of, strain and stress on her ankles and all that stuff. But, just the little things if she can do them. And I know that she says that she doesn't want to have gastric bypass.
She
but
should.
I'll
She's
tell you
wrong.
what. Yeah, I mean, it could
She's
just.
afraid or something or doesn't have the info. She should. That'd change her life.
It would totally. So anyway, I think that we have to move on to sex now, right?
Sex sells.
Thanks.
Hold on, let me just get this real fast. Hey, David.
Yeah.
Hi.
Come on, guys. Enough of the fat chicks, man. It's depressing. It's boring. I want to change the freaking channel, man. You guys make me laugh, not depressed.
Hey, David.
If that falls on you, it would depress you.
David,
What?
this crap is free. Go away.
Yeah.
When
He
you have
hates
to,
fat people.
when you have to pay for
Yeah.
it, I'll worry about what you think. Here's Shoshana.
Shoshana.
Right.
Hi, how are you?
Oh,
Hi.
we're good.
You guys rule.
We
rule.
rule.
Okay, I feel so much better for getting that out. I have to tell you guys that I'm just about to turn 24 on Sunday, and I had the gastric bypass surgery, and it's completely changed my life for the better. I would recommend it to anybody. I was kind of ashamed to admit it before, but now I can't even imagine going like.
And let me tell you something. After you lose, because you're going to have all this skin that nobody tells you about.
Oh, I know. I totally.
Okay, you
that.
have to go to Dr. Applebaum in Beverly Hills. He made my sister a brand new belly button.
Right.
She lost 120 pounds on the gastric bypass surgery. And then he took all that skin, tightened it all up, made her a brand new belly button. And now she wears belly button rings.
Oh my God, I'm totally jealous.
Oh,
Yeah.
you have to go to him. And
Actually,
she's got their boobs.
I actually can't afford it because I'm still a college student. Like right now, I'm actually sitting in the parking lot at school. But I just wanted to say there's totally hope. I was always the fat kid in school, and it took me a long time to realize that I wasn't that big. Actually, I didn't realize till now because now I'm back to like my high school weight, and I feel so much better about myself. I cannot imagine.
So
I
see, Sandra?
Yeah.
By
Yeah,
golly.
I
know.
actually met Danny and Stench like right
Oh, well,
before
there's a
Christmas,
reason to kill
and
yourself.
I actually met them right before Christmas, and Danny got mad at me for telling Stench that he looked good after his liposuction, and so
Why?
I just wanted.
'Cause he was eating crap.
He told me I wasn't his people.
Yeah. Because he was not taking care of you. He had liposuction, was like eating chocolate
Whatever
and
floats
stuff.
your boat.
What? Oh, that's a good one.
Yeah.
I like that.
You want gastric, get gastric. You want lipo, get lipo. Or you want to lose weight, you want to eat Subway sandwiches, do your thing. Whatever makes you happy.
All
Do
right,
something.
this is the last phone call about Sandra, okay? It's Sally. Hi, Sally.
Hi, Sally.
Hi.
Because we're so late. Hi.
How are you guys today?
We're
We're
good.
good.
I just want to say that woman needs to get off her butt and do some exercise and get a dog so she has to bend over and pick up the dog poop because it's better than sitting in front of the computer doing nothing.
I'm with you, Sally.
Oh my God! I have a daughter that is 26 years old that is obese and has been 3/4 of her life, but she does not stop at anything. This woman needs to get a life.
Wow.
All right.
Okay, on that happy note.
There you go.
Get a life, fatty.
All right, Sue Johansson is with us, and she is on the Oxygen Network. She'll be talking sex, and she's, what, a therapist, a nurse, a know-it-all,
Sex goddess.
All
She
right.
knows all about sex.
And also, if you have any questions, like, for example, I'll start off by this one. It's amazing to me that says women are just as stimulated by sexual images as men are, but they're less likely to admit it. They say that they showed men and women clips of porn, basically.
Right.
The women were just as aroused as the men, but only the men would admit it.
Right.
So, anyway.
That's something I've really been trying to work on in my marriage, too. Get Gretchen to watch a little porn.
Oh, Dan,
But
that's
she
a
won't do it. It
good
offends her.
Well, let's talk to Sue. Perhaps you
That's-
can ask
that's
her
what I was thinking.
why. Here is Sue
Hiya, Sue.
Johnson.
Hello.
Should we call you Sue or doctor or nurse or lawyer?
I'm a registered nurse.
All right.
Yep, I don't practice. I don't push bedpans anymore.
Very nice, Sue.
Yes, I thought so.
I'll bet.
Now, look, you guys, you need to know that we are just as turned on, but not by the visual images. If it is romantic, if there's wooing, if there's courtship, gentle tenderness, then women get turned on. Think of the movie, an old movie, Pretty Woman. Who wasn't turned on by that? Who wasn't turned on by the bridges of Madison County? I don't know one woman who wasn't as randy as a rabbit. after she
Randy.
watched that old movie.
All right, well, there you go.
Well, there is something to be said because why do you think it is that men actually like to watch the, I guess, intercourse portion, and these women have like zits on their bodies and they're nasty looking, and women like she said, the touching and the kissing.
Well, because most of the women in porn are not nasty. Most of them got bodacious tatas and big hair, and they've got their heels behind their ears. Yeah. And men find
and
this.
God love them.
Hey, you know what? We women try that stuff. You guys are the idiots that try to take off our shoes.
Yeah, this is true. And they get turned on by that, too.
Yeah,
tough,
that's a whole different
So,
opera.
Sue, let me ask you, and let me be a patient or a client of yours for a moment. This is a real thing. My wife is open to ideas, but she's a very religious person and thinks pornography is a scourge upon the earth. I think it's something that would enhance our sex life. What way do you think I could possibly get her to watch adult entertainment with me?
You won't get her to watch hardcore porn.
Okay.
And don't even try.
All right.
For her, it's an insult.
Right, you're absolutely right.
But if you go and get an erotic video, something by Candida Royale, an erotic video, one that is, again, gentle, loving, not chasing her through the jungle, howling like a wolf, but a really wooing and loving one, she will get turned on.
Okay, at the end of the
you know
wooing,
what
is there
would
some
be
sex?
Even better if you whispered sweet nothings in her ear and told her how beautiful she was and how you.
Yeah, but after a
loved
while, when you're married to somebody for so long and they're like Danny, you just don't want them to talk.
Yeah, she's got a point.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
After you've been married for a long time and this guy's just been a big pain in your ass the whole marriage.
Oh, well,
she gave
then
that
you
up.
don't even want to have sex.
Yeah, you're just like,
Wow,
God.
it's like I was talking to her.
Yeah, you kind of look at him and say, hey, do it yourself, big guy.
Yeah, I got anything else to do. I mean, that's what I see from that woman. But here's another question for you. Here's Susan. Hi, Susan. You have a question?
Yeah, I've been having problems with sex lately. My husband is a little on the small side, which was fine because I was on the small side. Then I had a baby, and now I'm no longer on the small side.
You can ring my bell.
Ring my bell.
But when I say he was on the small side, I mean he's on the real small side. When he's standing to salute, he's like 4.
Okay.
4 inches or like a 4-year-old?
Both.
I
Hey, I
love
heard the
him,
nurse laugh.
and he's very attentive, and it was very good. But now I'm not okay.
We get what you're saying. Okay, Sue?
Okay, Susan, I want you to listen up here.
Okay.
You need to know that the top 2/3 of your vagina has no nerve endings, and you know that. You know that when you've got your period and you use a tampon, right?
Right.
When you put that tampon in, can you feel it? No, because there's no nerve endings in the top 2/3 of your vagina.
Except for that dry socket thing. But go ahead.
Okay, dry socket is altogether different, darling. What we're looking at here is no sensation in the top of the vagina. So why do you want a 12-inch penis hanging around in there when there's nobody home?
No. I've had something that's been a little on the medium side, and it was like really bad for me. So I that's fine that he's on.
So what is it? Okay. Because the other thing is, we know a lot of women only have orgasms through the clitoris.
Clitoral stimulation.
Yes, right.
Absolutely, and that's what I'm trying to tell her, is that if she could learn how to pleasure herself, then tell her partner What turns her on? She's got to learn to masturbate. She's not going to like that, but she got to learn how to do that. Bring herself to orgasm.
Susan, have you ever had a real orgasm?
Yeah.
You
Yes,
have.
No, we had great sex before. And
No, that's not what I asked.
yes, no, I think I have. Now you're kind of scaring me, but I think I have. I mean, I've had, yeah. But now,
You would know if you had an orgasm.
yes, I've had an orgasm.
That's
Well,
kind of asking you, like, have you ever been run over by a bus? You're fairly confident
Yeah,
in your information.
You don't say I think. You know.
No. Yes, I have had an orgasm.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay, then if you've had one, can you think back and what worked for you? What turned you on? Think back. What move was it?
It was.
Was it oral sex? Was it anal stimulation? Was
Wow.
it breast stimulation? What was it?
It was him. I enjoyed having sex with him. It was actual sex.
I know, but he had to do something before you started having intercourse to get you that horny. What did he do?
Wow. Probably.
Okay, but I want you to think about
Popped in
it.
Pretty
Take your
Woman.
time, think about it, and then share that information with him. And just say to him, hey, I remember when we used to do this.
Because
this,
it wasn't
this,
just
this.
the boning thing that got you going. I
Right.
mean, there was other stuff. And is it maybe that you're looking at him like, okay, we're parents now and you're tired and you've had a kid, and maybe it's just like even a mental thing
and
now,
almost,
Susan?
Almost no women actually climax from intercourse.
Very, very few reach orgasm through penis in vagina sex. Very, very few. 87% of women reach orgasm by clitoral stimulation.
And Susan?
Mm-hmm.
Are you? I mean, don't get upset, but don't you think that maybe it's like a hormone? How old's your kid?
3.
3. So do you think maybe you're just tired and you're finding stuff to that you don't really like about him anymore anyway? You know that whole thing where they get on your nerves.
It could be, but the thing is that we're not doing anything really that different.
Well, there's your problem. Start doing something that different.
Let's put it this
Oh,
way.
Danny, that brings forth a whole new fantasy.
Right on.
Yeah. Hey,
They're going to
Susan.
be having sex on the washing machine.
Susan.
Here's the thing that he's also know the difference to the point where now that he just wants to do it.
Oh, so you're feeling insecure too because you're a lot different there, if you will, from having a child, right?
Well, because it's just you don't feel. I can't feel it the same, and he doesn't feel it the same. In fact,
Do you know where your Kegels are?
Yeah.
Susan, would you consider starting to do Kegel exercises?
I have the little balls. The Kegel balls.
All right. Well, she's got it all
Benoit
covered.
Balls. You're talking about Benoit balls.
Yeah, but I think she's
Yes,
squeezing
yes.
them.
Okay, well, we have a new set of Benoit balls now. They're coming out in the middle of May, and these are altogether different. They're weighted, and they're different. And so, hey, can you wait until we come out with them?
Yes.
It's called- Yeah, they're going to be available in sex stores, and they're called Sue Johansson's Royal Line.
Oh,
Nice. Well, thank you,
I want
Susan.
you to wait and try them and look them up. In the meantime, I want you to practice Kegel exercises. So I want you to go on our website,
Okay.
Talk Sex with Sue,
Okay.
and scroll down till you find Kegel exercises, and then you practice. Then you can grip your partner's penis much tighter than you did before. Now you will get much more sensation from his little itty-bitty, teeny-weeny. Yeah.
Yeah, you were good right there.
that's-
Thanks, Doc. All right.
All right, Susan.
Thank you.
Thank
Okay,
you.
good luck with your Kegel and your Keister.
Thank you.
Oh, boy.
I don't know
tell
if do we
you,
have it for
you know
another
what, you guys, nothing is sacred, is it?
It's
No.
really, really not. Now, you have a whole new line of products that are out as well?
Yes, we do, because we found that sex toys were generally designed by men, and they were usually great, big, long, phallic things with prongs on them.
Yep.
They were hard to clean, they didn't work, and they were designed badly. And so we decided that we wanted to put together a line that was designed by women, because women are the ones who use them the most, And also, we've designed some for men, but mostly they're for women. And women are real good, you know. We know how to use those same sex toys on our partner, and we can drive him up one wall and down the other side.
Yeah, nothing like vibrating gonads, really, to get them going.
Absolutely.
Now, what's the website that they need to go on to check out all the new products?
Oh, the website for the new products. You know what? I don't know what it is.
I thought it was Talk Sex with Susan.
Well, that's Talk Sex with Sue, but I don't know that the things are on
Well,
there.
perhaps you can, like, if anybody asks about them, you can.
Oh, you just go to any good sex store and go to Cal Exotic. Look for toys made by Cal Exotics, and look for
JamieWhite.com. You know, Jamie has a place where she can get them at JamieWhite.com.
Yeah, we carry those.
Oh, do you?
Yeah.
There you go.
So, JamieWhite.com, if you any of the Cal Exotics, we carry those as well.
Yep,
Beautiful.
they're there.
All
They're
right,
there.
and-
They'll be out the middle of May.
Otherwise, if they have questions for you, they go to your website, and that is...
Yeah. And also watch Talk Sex with Sue on Sunday night on Oxygen.
All right,
Very
thank you very
nice.
much, Sue. A pleasure talking to you.
Thank you so much.
Wonderful.
All
Hey,
right.
you guys are great. Have a good morning.
Thanks.
You too. Bye.
Okay, bye-bye.
I liked her.
Me too. I just got a little nervous because I remember something like this. Listen to this.
If someone breaks the law by broadcasting indecent material on our air, they will not work for Clear Channel Radio. Goodbye.
Well, the good news is she doesn't work for Clear Channel Radio, and you and I were above reproach.
That's for debate purposes right there. What?
My favorite point is when she went down the laundry list of things that woman could do, and the woman just said,
Oh,
wow.
yeah, I know.
I liked what she said. You'll be making love on the washing machine. I really want to say, no, I want to make love on the dishwasher. She comes Tuesdays and Thursdays. Her name's Linda.
Oh, what is wrong with you, Dan?
It's just a joke. We actually have a washing machine.
God. You're so mean and hurtful and ornery.
Funny. Ha!
Just me and Jack, and Monica wasn't answering the phones or anything. We're like, where the hell is everybody?
We were abandoning you.
My God. Anyway, all right. So I don't know really what Sue taught us.
Yeah, but it was cool.
Yeah. You know, I mean, it is an issue with a guy with a smaller thing. But there's something else going on there. I don't understand with that chick.
Yeah, I think there was more than that because there's obvious. You know, I don't happen to think that I am like the greatest lover in the world at the actual deed. I think I'm okay.
Right.
But to make up for that, I try and make sure that the woman is satisfied beforehand.
Right. Well, this is what I think is happening is that she's also very self-conscious about her own
Right.
self, her own body. And I know with me, it's easier to blame somebody else, so I didn't think she wanted to call and say, hey, by the way, I'm really uncomfortable with things down there, and my husband says it feels different, blah, blah, blah. What do I do? I was thinking if we have anything that, slips over it, but the only thing we have is the masturbation sleeve, but that's
I
not...
think that would deaden sensation for
I
him.
thought there were those rings that have the texture thing on them.
Well, no, those are awesome, but those are kind of different. Those are to keep an erection, if you will, and then it has a little nubby thing that hits her
for
clitoris.
stimulant,
Right.
Hey, I have
But
a
what she's talking about is
girth.
Yeah.
I have a question about Kegels, a legitimate question. I've always wondered about this since I've heard about women doing Kegel exercises and with the balls that lady was talking about and all that stuff. When you exercise those muscles...
I'm doing it right now.
Are you really?
Uh-huh.
All right. Now let's say, and here's my interpretation of making a muscle would be like this, okay? I flexed my arm. If I was making love and the muscles in my nether regions were the same as that, I would not be able to concentrate or feel anything. It's hard to keep this flexed. Is it like that for you? Does it feel like, what an effort I'm doing?
Well, you can, I can tell I'm doing it. Here's what, I find it's funny because, how do I explain this? To me, when my boyfriend and I, have relations or whatever, I'll do it to be funny. I'll.
Why, can you do it hard enough where he'll go, hey?
Yeah, he
wow.
totally does. Yeah, and it's funny, and he starts laughing. We start laughing about it, and it's usually after things are over that I show him that, hey, that was a thing. Huh?
No, I can't tell you.
Oh, okay. But so
Do you eject him?
No, I squeeze it.
Right, but I mean, after the deed is over, doesn't that
No.
send him flying, so to speak?
No, because it's a squeeze. It's
Neat.
not it's squeezing
Okay.
it. So anyway, so that part is kind of funny, we do it that way. But mostly the only way I can explain it to women is act like you're shutting off your pee. You know, like if you're peeing and like midstream, you just like shut it off. That's what it would feel
Right,
like.
you've seen that before.
Yeah. So no, it's not like oh yeah. It's like it's funny. I don't know how to explain it.
Okay, but it's not an effort. It's not
No,
like
it's
it's
not
not
an
going to wreck
effort.
your time.
It's not an effort
Okay,
at all.
cool.
Yeah, no. And you'll know when a girl knows her Kegels because she can actually like you know.
All right, then.
How am I doing with this? It's so different now since Janet Jackson, that
Damn,
bitch.
Janet.
God.
Yeah, so she showed her mammary gland.
Lord, one boob, and I can't say.
One boob wrecks the show of two boobs.
Yeah.
Swayze in the studio. Good morning, guys.
Hey.
Good. I'm going to get this out of the way before Jamie gets back in and yells at me. I think this is a compliment. She thinks it's creepy. I think you had the best body I've ever seen on a guy in Roadhouse. That was you 2% body fat? That was amazing, man.
It's a scary thing.
Me or getting down to 2% body fat?
Both, by the way. All right, so you guys are here to talk about a big old play. Is that right?
Yeah. Yes, ma'am. My brother is starring in Lone Star, and I'm a cheerleader producer.
God bless you. That's
Very
nice.
nice.
Don, grab that microphone, will you?
Okay.
Thanks.
Very nice. All right, so it's called
Lone Star.
Lone Star. And what's it about?
It's about a guy who's an embittered vet back from Vietnam, post-traumatic stress disorder. Little brother's got a mentally challenged brother who's adores him and is trying to heal him. But having said that, it's hilarious. It's one of the funniest.
It's a very
plays.
humorous.
Well, that
look
sounds
at
funny, you guys.
Yeah, it's a
Oh,
humorous
yeah.
look at post-traumatic stress disorder.
It's sort of fueled by beer, and long discussions of the female reproductive system.
Wow, kind of like my life.
Okay. All right. So it's kind of like a post-traumatic stress syndrome can be fun too.
Yes,
Right,
Yeah,
absolutely.
I've seen that. Or for dummies.
Now, Don, I happen to notice a long ponytail going down the back of your head. Is
Yeah.
that for the show or is that yours?
Oh, well, it's 1972.
So is that weaved in or did you grow it?
No, it's mine. It's
All right.
mine,
Wow,
yeah.
you can grow his hair too.
Yeah.
He grew it all
That's
by
a-
himself.
That's a good actor that can grow a ponytail for a show.
Well, I've been playing the demon devil on Carnival, this HBO series. So
That's a
I'm sort of like
great
a wild
show.
man
That's
with
one of my
tattoos all over
favorite
the body and
Yeah,
stuff.
you're creepy in
Yeah,
that.
Cool, thanks.
This-
Somebody's got to do it, right?
No, you're great, but creepy.
He's got an entire tattoo root system coming out of his butt.
Yeah.
That's
I
nice.
mean, that's a creepy
Cool,
character.
thanks.
Wow,
They're doing
you
some
do a
great
job.
show programming over
It
there.
is,
though.
it
Is that the same? Dude, that comes on like right around the same time as Deadwood. Is
Yeah,
that right?
yeah.
One of my favorite shows too, man. That's brilliant.
Right. They share some of the same directors.
Yeah.
So what's making you? I always wonder this because these damn overachievers. I
Right.
hate them. What's making you now do a play?
Well, I'm Doris Roberts, who's the Emmy-winning star of
Yeah.
Everybody Loves Raymond. She saw me do excerpts from this, and she said, "Oh my God, you got to do this play." Idea being to eventually take it on to New York, take it to Broadway, and so
That's my job.
yeah. Oh, okay. I'm doing my
Yeah,
big
he's
brother's
a producer,
job.
cheerleader, right?
So it's life. There's nothing like live theater. I mean, you guys do it right here, right?
Well,
Sort of.
It's the energized
You
live
guys
theater.
are good at it. We heard the vaginal discussion earlier.
oh yeah,
Right.
yeah,
Good,
yeah, yeah, yeah.
And that lady was wrong about the first 2/3 of the. Oh, never mind.
So wrong.
Not the way I do.
What? You all have vaginas,
I'm
do
a
you?
son of lazy.
Oh my God, who knew?
No, there's more nervous.
They all have innies. All right,
No,
Must
but
have lied
I'm
to
having
us.
a great time supporting my little brother. He rocks it. It's like one of those moments where the actor and the role come together big time.
That's a tiny little theater, right? It's like 75 seats.
Yeah,
Is that right?
yeah.
But let me
But
give
it's
you
a-
some information on it right now. If you want tickets, you can call 310-358-9936 for tickets. It's going on right now through May 15th.
Also, you
And-
can buy tickets at CamelotTickets.com.
Cool.
And they're giving away 5 pairs of free tickets every night. It's Friday and Saturday night at 8 and Sunday at 7.
Cool.
And Michael Pettit and Steve Fight star with
Oh, they're
star with
amazing.
little brother dude. They're amazing.
Yeah,
Uh,
they're all amazing.
Now, here's the thing. I have a question about you guys. First of all, I haven't heard any gossip about you, like bad stuff about you. How have you kept your nose clean?
They only let us out of our cell every once in a while.
Because you know what I mean? Like, Danny was talking about the Baldwins earlier. We've heard bad crap about all of them. I hate those damn Baldwins.
the only stuff we do is skydiving, rodeo, and that kind of stuff. So we pretty much have our hands full to get in trouble.
Oh, I have some gossip about you, though.
Oh, I swear that sheep was not mine.
No, because
I didn't know her name.
I go to
It was
Big
female. You're not weird.
I go to Big Sky all the time with my friends, and I get us at that little airport, the executive terminal, right there in Bozeman.
Bozeman.
I'm trying to see if he looks nervous. He doesn't look nervous.
Yeah, in Montana.
I've never been there.
You sure?
Absolutely, I swear.
I was
Because you
there.
were with some hot babe, they said.
There's
And,
gossip.
I may have stopped for fuel there once.
now all of a sudden he's
Is
owning
that her
it.
name?
Now he's owning it because, oh yeah, hot babe in
Did
my
she talk like
Learjet.
this?
I just did a rock video there about a few months ago, so
Were
It
you-
was
people,
you.
people have mistaken us.
Yeah, I
you
bet.
take the heat, big brother.
Now, didn't you have an emergency landing though in Arizona one time? Just you laid down a jet on a dirt street.
No, it's a high-performance twin-engine
That was
prop.
balls out, dude.
Dude, I had a guardian warrior, big-time angel sitting on my shoulder. I was completely unconscious and carbon monoxide poisoning and
Oh yeah.
hypoxia, and do not remember
So
landing an aircraft.
You landed that in a state of unconsciousness.
That's happened to
and
me,
then-
but I've
landed.
been
I
in
do
the
not.
back.
I got out of the plane and half my wing was gone. I'm like, whoa, dude, how did that happen?
Wow.
It was scary. I mean, it's like source of nightmares for a while.
I'll
But
bet.
that doesn't stop you from flying.
Well,
Just
how
make,
can you have
makes
nightmares
keep
about
training.
something you don't remember?
Hey, that's
It's very weird.
No, I know exactly what you mean. Mine, of course, came. I used to be a blackout drunk, and I would wake up like either with blood on me or with a summons in my pocket. Just because you can't. It's actually Jack knows this about the time you got the haircut and don't remember going. It's actually worse when you don't remember. Like, what might I have done?
Right.
Who
It's like-
hates me
It's
this
like,
much?
were they
today?
really drag queens?
Yeah. No, that one actually happened.
that, my friend, was a choice.
That was a life decision. Bit of a crisis, nothing big.
Yeah, that was some. Hey, that one looks good.
Look at the fishnets on that man.
Yeah, I like how the
Don't go
bulls
there.
poke through the fishnets.
I've spent a lot of time in pantyhose. I kind of know what I'm talking
Oh,
about.
that's
yeah.
right.
Too
That's
all
right.
poo.
Yeah. And now, were you embarrassed when he was like in pantyhose? I mean, just
He's only embarrassed
because
'cause I
sister
turned
I
him
never
on.
had. Yeah.
Last day I woke up, looked in the mirror, and said, "Last day I get to be pretty."
You know what?
I was talking to Lisa, and she said, "Sweetheart, just stay away from my closet." And I said, "Darling, I'm not interested in your closet, just your accessories."
Oh, you're scaring me.
Speaking of tights, my big brother's got a dance film coming out this summer. He and his wife did a film based on a play that they had done at the Beverly Hills
At the
Playhouse,
same
where I'm doing
theater.
this play
Wow.
many
Oh,
years
really?
ago. And as you saw in Dirty Dancing, he's a hell of a dancer. But what
He was all right.
What people don't know is he
Hush, she's talking.
he told he had to he had to tone down his dance skills for Dirty Dancing, so he'd come off like a street trained ballroom dancer. But this film,
Okay, I'm getting
One
embarrassed.
Last
I say
Dance,
it
is going to
sounded-
show the world what an incredible dancer he is.
You
Dude.
two really like each other, don't you?
Do you think that you could take John Travolta and dance?
Oh, totally. You'd beat his ass.
Please.
My
Travolta.
mother choreographed Urban Cowboy, and John's a good friend. I
Yeah,
love-
but that's
I
not
love
what
him
I
to death.
asked.
You notice how I'm avoiding this guy?
Yeah, I mean, I asked, do you think you could take him?
I've danced with ballet companies
How
all
about
my life.
this? How about Dance Dance Revolution? You and John Travolta. You think you could take him?
Yeah.
Bring it
Yeah.
on.
Well, do you want me to be honest?
Yeah.
The dude hadn't trained like I've trained since I was out of the womb and born, and my mother being a choreographer. I mean,
You've danced your whole life, right?
Yeah, but-
He learned to dance from a part. Patrick's been I'm a big fan of yours. I know a lot about you. Patrick's danced since he was born.
Yeah,
It doesn't matter. Some people, I mean, that's John.
you mean you can dance all your life, but still not be
Not
worth
good at it,
Yeah,
yeah.
but
Our
that's true.
our
I've been
mother's
on
a
radio for
choreographer.
15 years, still suck every morning.
You know how those parents, they force you to do that crap that you don't want to do, and you're like all awkward at it, and they're like, "Isn't he great?"
No, our mother was founder and artistic director of the Houston Jazz Ballet Company, and they never forced anything on. They just had a lot of opportunities for us.
But
and
what I'm
we
saying
made
is,
the
your
choice.
mom was awesome, but
Yeah.
doesn't mean the kids turn out so good.
Well, we are from Texas, where Deliverance is a love story.
And I have no problem with that.
I mean, it just doesn't, like, my father was a photographer. He put one of those little, cameras in my hand. Doesn't mean I'm a great photographer. I mean,
Right.
it's just, I'm thinking John could kick your ass, is all I'm saying.
No, you don't think that. You're just trying
I
to get
so
something.
do.
Just right.
He's a big, fat, middle-aged guy.
Oh,
That is so not true. No, that is Travolta with those little,
Yeah, with
little
this from Pulp
fingers
Fiction.
across
From
that.
Pulp
Yeah.
Fiction, he could so take you.
My big brother.
I thought his dancing was wonderful in Pulp Fiction.
You were written up in Dance Magazine as one of the strongest male dancers in the United States, comparable to those like bullshit
that?
I
guys.
don't think
Did
I
you
would
hear
brag
that?
about that. Not Dance Magazine.
Men in tights.
I tried.
Did you frame it?
I would. You know me. I have a dance magazine. Put it up on the wall.
Yeah, of course, Danny would
I
frame
would.
it, but I don't know if I would frame Dance Magazine.
I actually did a guest performance with Rudolph Nureyev one time, and we're getting dressed. It's a little scary. Took this washcloth and stuck it down the front of my dance belt. It says, "It'd make you a starter." It'll make you start.
So funny.
Change my life.
Now, Don, can you dance?
I danced for many years, but not like my big brother. I gotta
Like
admit.
a little pot of beret, a little
I'm into
Jazz
shuffleball
hands.
chains.
Oh, look, I can't do jazz
Oh,
hands
you
anymore.
can't?
I'm wounded.
Oh, yeah.
Jazz club.
So you don't dance so much?
I haven't danced in many years. I'm a skydiver, and I hit the ground doing about 80 miles an hour a few years ago. So I'm lucky I'm walking right now.
You know,
No,
because
I can actually run.
Chicks
but-
dig it when a guy is at a club or whatever, and you ballroom dance. You know, do the box step and all that stuff. I mean,
box step I can do.
Oh.
I'm
It's
doing it in
true.
this play, as
It's
a matter of
true.
fact. Doing the
Do you
box
do the
step
box
waltz.
step with it?
Yeah.
yeah, because that's so hot when guys know how to do that.
It is. It's true, and so few people
It's
do
true.
it.
You think it's hot when
It's
guys
just like
know how to do that?
No, hush.
I do.
No,
I'll fight you.
it's that thing about connecting. You know, it's like what makes a love scene amazing is two people connecting in the eyes, not like jumping on each other's bones. It's it's like.
Well, that's
Wow.
good too.
I gotta
they're
think
not,
about it.
yeah,
Are
when
you
they're not
sure you wanna
complete with.
stand by
No,
that?
I'm talking about. I like the last 2/3.
Oh my God! All right, we have a question for you. Here's Vanessa. Hi, Vanessa.
Hi.
Hi, you got to
Turn down your
radio.
radio.
Okay.
All right,
Ah.
I'm going to punch you right in the face.
Vanessa.
Oh my goodness.
Work with me.
Yes.
We're on a delay system, sweetie, so you
Okay.
need to turn down your radio.
It's off.
There we go. Go ahead.
Hi, Patrick.
Hey.
I went to school with Bambi.
Oh,
No, that's my
our
little
little
sister.
sister.
Oh, her name was Bambi.
Yeah. After Bambi Lynn, the famous
You
ballet
guys,
dancer.
wait, you did Don, Patrick,
No,
and
listen.
then
Sean,
Bambi?
Vicky, and
We
Bambi.
adopted her from Korea, and when she was learning to speak English, she was looking at Disney books, and when she connected me, my mom called her Dear, and so she put it together, me Dear, me Bambi. So she named herself.
Bambi. Oh, very cute.
Well, that would
Me
explain why
Tarzan.
everybody calls me Thumper.
And they call me Pooh.
Shocker.
actually, people ask Don and I about our sibling rivalry, and I've always said it was no problem except when we played Tarzan when I had got to decide whether he got to be boy or
cheetah.
Or bitch.
Yeah. Oh.
That's when they played Jailhouse.
Me Tarzan, you bitch.
We
Jane.
were in Madrigals together.
Huh?
We were in Madrigals.
Well, that would
Oh,
be,
you're kidding me.
you know, Madrigal.
You go way back.
Yeah.
Is that sort of like Rainbow Girls?
I don't know. Okay, here's Blanca.
Nice-
Hi, Blanca.
Nice talking to you, Vanessa.
Hey, Patrick, you know what? You're talking about civil rivalry. Me and my sister used to sit on the rug, watch Dirty Dancing over and over, and fight over who got to be baby what time.
Ooh.
Yeah, it was kind of creepy.
Who
Her
won?
name was
I was
Baby.
12, she was 8, and my dad would be looking at us so ticked off, like, oh my God, children, do you know what you guys are putting me through?
You were 12 and she was 8,
Yeah, but
and you're
collectively
what,
they were 20.
56 now?
And now it's like, I looked at you and I'm like, oh my God. And then to Wong Fu, that was so hilarious that my husband looks at me now. He goes, okay, now do you still want him? And I tell him, I'll take him as a woman or as a
I don't
man.
know what the hell you're saying. You're crazy.
That's a line from the play.
Yeah, my God. All right, hold on the line. We don't know what you're saying. We're going to take one more. Can you guys stick around for another break?
Sure.
All right.
Cool.
It is Don and Patrick Swayze. And again, there's a new play out we want you to go see. It's called Lone Star. And it's at the Beverly Hills Playhouse. For tickets, you can call 310-358-9936. And what? They're going on sale.
They're on sale now.
On
And where
sale
else
now.
can they get them done?
At CamelotTickets.com, you can buy them directly online.
All right, more with Don and Patrick Swayze when we come back. We are here with Don and Patrick Swayze.
Yay!
Amazing. And we're talking about a new play that Mr. Don Swayze's in. It's called Lone Star, and it's at the Beverly Hills Playhouse. Again, you know, Danny, we've talked about this a million times. Everybody always says to their partner, I don't know, where you want to eat. I don't
Right.
care where you want to eat. And we forget here in this town about all the great theater and all the great comedy clubs and stuff like that. And everybody
Right.
gets in that rut of, I don't know, let's go see a movie and go eat. So this is, a great play. It's funny too, right?
It is. It's
Very.
hilarious. The rights haven't been granted in 25 years, so that's another thing that makes it pretty
Wow.
special. In New York or L.A.
How come?
The writer saw he just
The writer
said,
didn't like the way it had been done because it reads like a sitcom, and I bring all the elements of the Vietnam vet and stuff, which actually in the lighter moments makes it funnier.
Right.
he really hits that key of, the best comedy is always born out of reality. So you really believe this guy is having these acid flashbacks and and doing this strange, trippy stuff that his mentally challenged little brother is trying to just keep him in control and kind of easy so he doesn't go
like
ballistic.
Me with dance.
Yeah, I was totally thinking that. I was totally thinking that.
Yeah,
I'm going to spin you
blur the lines between drama and comedy. You'll laugh, you'll cry.
You'll run the gamut.
Yeah.
All right, and again, you can get tickets at 310-358-9936. Again, 310-358-9936, and it's through May 15th.
You know how you always talk about you have everybody comes out to visit to LA and they want to see a celebrity and there's just nothing you can do to guarantee a celebrity? A 75-seat theater
You're gonna
means
find
you're
one.
essentially right up on the stage.
Yeah, no kidding. We can see her pores.
Always an attractive thought.
It's that close. Now, where do y'all live? Where do you guys live?
Have a little ranch north of here. We call it Rancho Bizarro because very strange things happen there.
I want to hang out with the Swayzes.
And then I run
get great
cattle.
barbecues.
I run cattle. I'm a timber farm and a wildlife preserve in northeastern New Mexico.
Of
So
course
we
you
kind of
do.
live a rural life.
What
You
about
know,
you?
Dan, the timber.
Run some cattle.
Yeah, you know, that's right.
We run our mouth. That's our entire exercise.
We don't even have any property.
Yeah, I have 18,000 square feet. Most of it's on my hill.
Yeah, I have some concrete around my house. And what about you?
I also live on Rancho Bizarro.
Oh, you guys live together?
Yeah.
You live at
Yeah,
the.
yeah.
is it
You
like
guys
a
are
compound?
creepy, like the Waltons.
Yeah.
Night, John
Good night,
boy.
John boy.
I mean, like, why are y'all living together? Right? You're too old for that crap.
It's a big place. We got plenty of room. So.
Yeah.
And he's got a 16-year-old daughter. So
17 now.
Yeah, 17.
Oh, thanks for missing her
Sorry,
birthday,
Danielle.
ass.
Yeah, last week.
So,
Yeah, what'd you get her?
Where'd I get her?
No,
What'd
what
you
did
get her
you
for
get
her
her?
birthday?
What did I get her? Actually, Lisa got her some very cool shoes for her prom dress.
Oh, okay, all right. Buy some Jimmy Choos.
What'd you get her?
Huh?
What'd you get her for her
Well,
birthday,
I took
Dad?
her. I gave. She wanted gift certificates. I tried to
Yeah,
get.
kids are
Yeah.
only into
but
money.
She wanted money and gift certificates.
Well, she's what, 16, 17?
She just turned 17.
So,
yeah.
of course, gift
Yeah.
certificate. can't
She have a
go wrong.
car?
She doesn't. No, not.
And she's a Swayze and she's female. She needs help.
She doesn't have a car at 17? You
No.
haven't given her a
Great
car
kid.
at 17?
No.
Why? You're a Swayze, damn it.
That's why.
Yeah.
We're working on it.
These guys jump out of planes and stuff. Why give a teenager an automobile?
Because they had one when they were 17.
Is that true?
She sits in
No.
the passenger seat and cusses the other drivers, going, "Dad, don't let him
Wow.
pull out in front." I'm like, if this is any indication, I think, yeah, we'll wait.
And our
a
mother
little
was
while.
so strict, I had to build my first car.
Oh,
I used
right.
to. I welded a plate on a bicycle frame and would steal my dad's edger,
Motor.
The head
edger motor every day. And would have to have it back on the edger by the time he got home.
That's
and,
a handy young man.
Wow.
Can you imagine the effort that went into that?
and no
Holy
brakes
hell.
except pushing your feet against the front
Right.
wheel.
The Flintstone style of
Matter
braking.
of fact, Donnie, didn't you go through the end of the street?
Yeah,
and go through a wall?
because for a throttle, he had a string tied down to the throttle of the engine, and you had to drive with one hand and lift up on the string with
Oh
your
my
left hand.
God, that's
to pull
so
the throttle.
funny.
he
That's
got
a cool
confused.
Yeah, because I would, because the way y'all come off is that you guys are pretty boys, so I would have no idea that you guys would know about pistons and stuff.
Are you
Is
kidding?
that how we come off?
Yeah, pretty boys.
Our dad
I'm
was like
so-
a John
I'm-
Wayne
I'm
type.
so outta
married
here.
a big city ballerina.
You know what, though? I can see why you think that because they're both, like, really handsome guys.
Yeah, like-
but I just had a conversation with Patrick on the balcony where all that was put away. I was whining about...
No, it was put away just now when the damn guy takes a lawnmower and uses the engine just for half
gets
a
it
day
back.
of riding and then puts it back on.
I was whining about my broken hand, and he goes, yeah, on that movie Point Break, which was a great movie, by the way, I broke my arm, my shoulder, and some ribs, and it really hurt when I had to paddle that surfboard out 20 times. I said, oh, jeez, I'm a wuss.
Yeah, because, for a moment I had, like, Ryan Seacrest vision in here.
it
Yeah.
ain't happening.
I jump off of buildings and antennas for fun. Yeah.
You a base
Clip
jumper?
ju- Oh yeah, I'm one of the guys that started the sport. I did the building jumps for the movie Drop Zone. So
Holy
yeah,
to- What are all the bridge, antenna?
span, which is a bridge or a
right.
train trestle, and earth jumps. That's an acronym.
You know what? I have a surprise for you. Okay,
yeah.
are you ready?
Yeah.
Oh,
The
what
hell
was
was
that? Holy.
Patrick's a freak.
All right, this is a oh, this is a present for Don. Be careful, bastard. Denise.
Yes.
Hi.
Hi.
Hello.
Hi.
Hey, Donnie. Hey, Patrick.
Hi.
Who's this?
It's a flash from the past back in Horizon Players.
Oh, wow.
Oh,
And
oh
for me,
wow.
Donnie.
Denise
Donnie, I think
Juve.
you dated, yeah, oh, I don't say my last name on the radio.
Because now you can't talk about the nasty sex you have.
Yeah, you guys dated.
We said our last name on the radio.
He only remembered it from the bathroom wall.
Hey, you.
Oh, just kidding, Denise.
Now, did you
How
date
are you?
Denise?
Yeah, we did.
How long did you guys date?
Well, when we did the play, Patrick and I and Denise were in West Side Story many years ago, directed by my mom,
and
then
produced by my mom.
and produced by her mom.
Wow, you guys are all
Yeah.
incestual.
But it was, I guess we met up, about 10 years later, 15 years later?
Oh, so you got it on 10 years later?
Yeah.
Yeah?
So she wasn't old enough when I first met her.
Oh, okay. So, Denise, when's the last time you had sex with Don?
Oh.
Oh, wait, is that those videos? What color was your hair then?
No, really, how long has it been since y'all had relations?
We have, I don't, how long? It was like, what, 3, 4 years?
3 or 4 years ago?
Wow, it's
3 or
kinda
4 years,
new.
you
I
kind of
remember it like
resurrected.
yesterday.
The problem is that Don's been married for 9.
No.
Now, where'd you guys
Number.
do it last, Denise?
Oh, Jamie.
Oh,
I
come
don't-
on.
Probably, I would have, oh gosh, I hope my sisters aren't listening.
Oh, they don't care. They know you're a whore.
Yeah, and your
She
sister
is
did
not.
it with
She's
one
a
of the
good-
Baldwins.
She's a really good girl.
It's
Oh, shut up.
really
I want to
good.
hear where
Really
you did
good.
it.
I know. Where'd you guys do it?
I did it at Donnie's house.
Yeah,
At your house? At his house?
in my
His
house.
house.
No, this was when I was living in Simi Valley.
Oh, yeah. See
Ah.
me, Valley.
Now it's
Little
Senior
bit, too.
Valley.
Going to open these kind of doors. I was just calling to say hello, and Donnie
Sorry.
changed all your numbers.
Oh, you've changed all your numbers?
I did.
Denise, ours
Leave
haven't
your
changed
number with the
ever.
producer.
Ours haven't changed. Denise, call us.
Oh,
Wow.
okay. Well, I have your mom's. I don't have your number, Patrick. I have your mom's.
Yeah, 'cause
Okay.
I mean,
creepy.
you know, it's
Call
been
her. She'll
4
give you my number.
years. Are you still looking good, Denise?
She's beautiful.
You know, yes, I'm adamant about that.
Are you still single?
Yes, I am.
She's
Wow.
a personal
All right.
trainer.
What are
Hello?
you doing tonight?
What, do you like gladiator movies?
Do you like it when a dog rubs up and down your leg?
Because
Because I do.
Odd little turn.
Denise, what are you doing tonight?
Actually,
Going to see Lone Star.
The Beverly
I
Hills
didn't
Playhouse.
have any plans.
Oh, and what are you doing tonight, Don?
I don't know.
Do you and Denise like want to, get together or something?
oh, breathe.
No, I'm just thinking, I mean, it's been a little while for both of you.
has.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, she's a personal trainer. Still
Yeah.
looking
Yeah.
good.
You guys, want to get together?
Denise, I need you to know that my brother is a junkyard dog now.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
What does that
And he
mean?
wasn't before?
Oh, does that mean
So-
like he's a player?
Well, he talks. He realized in a bar one time that he was like, talking to this girl really, really nice, and this guy came over and and talked real dirty to her and took her home.
Oh, right, yeah.
That was a junkyard dog.
So you want to try? Maybe you should try this, Don. Say to Denise, "Who's your daddy?"
I've always found that creepy.
Who your daddy?
All right, Denise, hang on the line. I have a feeling you guys are gonna swap some.
We'll get your
spit
phone number.
tonight.
Good to hear you, Denise.
Okay.
All
See
right.
you, Denise. Thanks for
Okay.
calling.
All right, hold on.
I think that went
See,
well.
look at me. I'm trying to help you
Thanks,
get
man.
laid.
Wow.
Yeah,
We're
I
like
bet he has all sorts of
Well,
problems
no,
in
I'm
that
just
arena. How you
saying.
help.
I mean, how many
He's
other?
getting groupies off of Lone Star.
I'm just
Yeah.
saying, how many other stations are they going to today that's like a full service station like we are?
Right.
Thank
You know?
you. Thank you.
My God, we
This
promote
is
your
great.
pay and get
Charlie
laid.
Tuna might give you a CD. We'll get you some sex.
Wow.
Yeah,
Exactly.
who needs fantasies for a long time after the show?
All right, you guys, it's Don and Patrick Swayze. Thanks, you guys, for coming in. We really appreciate it. Again, the play is called Lone Star. It's at the Beverly Hills Playhouse, and you need to get your tickets because I have a feeling this sucker's going to sell out. 310-358-9936. Again, 310-358-9936. Have fun with Denise tonight. I got her phone
And
number.
giving out free tickets if you call in here.
Oh, awesome. And then we're putting some stuff on J&D Bay, right?
Yeah.
All right, so we'll put some stuff on J&D Bay as well. Good luck to you, and good luck with Denise tonight, and wear a condom.
Thanks, you guys. Don't be a cheater. Wrap your.
Don and
Thanks,
Patrick
you guys.
Swayze. Thanks, you guys, for
That'd
coming
be a lot
in.
of fun.
Yeah. I think we have a new pope. All right.
Really?
Scoured for
saw
snooping,
white
high-tech
smoke.
snooping devices to make sure that word would not get out. There wouldn't be any eavesdropping. There wouldn't be any spying.
We're going live
but of
to
course
KTLA.
now we are at the behest of the Cardinals to let us know when they're good and ready about the decision that they've made.
Well, we're good and ready.
We are.
They're not.
Are they?
Are they good and ready?
So
That's
they
the
know.
question. And look at this crowd. You can see it in their faces. the
But
anticipation.
we don't know that they know. How do we know that they
which
know?
they're
The
waiting for this
newscasters
moment
are saying
to
that they know.
arrive.
How do
To
they
be
know?
In
don't
Rome
know.
at
Signal, probably.
St. Peter's
No,
Square,
they
they
announced it.
consider,
No, they know who it is.
These are life.
That's
they're
what I
the
got.
bells.
Oh, the bells are
They're the bells.
ringing.
Yeah.
Therefore, we would assume
We
that the white
have a new
smoke
pope.
indeed has indicated that
Well, the
a new
bell
pontiff
is
has been
swinging.
elected.
Wow.
I think this is it.
Historic moment.
I think we have a pope, Jim.
Hello, Jim. We
A
have
new
a pope.
has been elected. The bells will begin to toll here just as soon as they get them swinging. You
The
will hear them
bell
loudly.
is swinging, getting
Can
ready
you
to ring.
hit
It takes
somebody
a while
else?
to
This
get
is
this
awful
bell
coverage.
ringing.
It's a
There it
heavy
is, the
bell.
first toll. And
She'll hear his name fairly soon, I would think.
There we go.
Wow, listen to the crowd.
The bells are ringing at around 12:04 Eastern Time. You see the clock over the bells in the Vatican. All 7 bells
Who picked it?
proclaiming the
Who
news
picked the
we
daddy?
believe
Who's the daddy?
official.
Oh my God.
Go to the left.
It's the director.
Oh, my God.
A new pope has been chosen.
Director, you're on the air. Who's your daddy?
Oh, how do we get that on tape?
Who's your daddy? He's going to be old. I know that.
That means that director won the pool today.
Right.
Yeah.
That's what he
That's
just
exactly
said.
what that meant.
Who's your daddy? Who picked today?
Neat. Kind of a historic moment to be a part of.
You're kind of ruining it.
Just want to listen to bells?
Yeah.
Okay. Bells.
Bells.
Ah, you missed.
If you're just joining our live NBC News coverage, you see the clock at 5 minutes after the hour of 6 p.m. That is the local time in Vatican City. Beneath the clock, the 7 bells proclaiming the news, the election.
Yes was received. The question was then
Thank you,
posed,
Jack.
by which name, by
You
what
rock.
name will you be known? That answer was then given.
Benedict.
At that point, the new pope is taken into a small sacristy just to the bottom left of Michelangelo's Last Judgment in the Sistine Chapel, where 3 sets of white papal vestments
Small, medium, and
have
large.
been prepared for some weeks by the Gamarelli brothers, an ancient tailoring firm here in Rome, large, medium, and small. The new pope is fitted in his
Pimp
new
my pope.
vestments. He goes back into the Sistine Chapel to receive the homage of his brother cardinals. This was the moment at which Pope John Paul II broke his first precedent. In 1978, he came out of the vesting room and was told to take a seat by one of the papal masters of ceremonies. John Paul II said, "I receive my brother's standing." After that homage of the cardinals, basically each one comes up and in a processional line shakes his hand. The senior cardinal deacon, Cardinal
What's wrong
Arturo
with
Jorge
Monica
Medina
lately?
Esteves of
She's
Chile,
feeling very feisty and full
will
of
come
herself.
out to the window on the loggia of St. Peter's to announce Habemus Papam. We have a pope. He will then read the name in a Latin formula.
He's from Chile.
Which will say,
I don't know.
Cardinals have elected
Thank you,
my most
Monica.
eminent and reverend Lord first name, Cardinal, last name, who has then taken upon himself the name.
They don't know
and
who
then
it
he'll
is yet.
announce the new
Benedict.
Pope's
He's like filling
name
in.
as
He's doing fill in the
the
blanks. He's
vicar
like
of
Pope Matt.
Christ.
Right now they're
and the
doing all kinds
successor
of
St. Peter.
ceremonial
Pope-like
stuff
crap.
inside.
Some
Like
moments
spooky
in-
stuff.
Catholic Church is very ceremonial, so they're doing all kinds of stuff
No,
inside
you
behind
don't
closed
say.
doors.
All right, I was just finishing up. Sometime after that, perhaps 10 or 15 minutes, judging by last time, the new Pope will make his appearance to give his first blessing to the city and the
They're
world.
doing Pope type stuff, you know.
Yeah.
George,
Oh, they're
in
poping
this,
out.
Yeah, they're
accelerated
Pope
media
management.
age, we have seen so many startling firsts. Among them, the live television coverage from inside
Queer
the
eye for the
Vatican.
Pope guy.
Is there
Extreme
reason to
Pope
believe that this
makeover.
process,
We
which,
can make all
which
these
could
great for
take
television.
40 minutes to an hour until we get our first glimpse of
Pope
the new
mania.
Pope, is going to break precedent again and be
He could wrestle.
accelerated once again?
Potpourri.
I like
we
the
certainly
potpourri.
hope so.
That's what they've been
sitting
doing
here,
in there behind
Brian.
closed doors.
That's
And
what they
so do
burn.
those tens of
Potpourri?
It's
thousands
like a
of
Pope
people.
battle royale. Whoever's last guy standing in the ring.
It's a cage match.
They've been doing Pope mania.
Yeah. Pope Mania's rocking.
All right, so there is a new Pope. Pope. I just don't even like the Pope. It doesn't sound cool, does it?
No.
Yo, Pope, what up?
Well,
Anyway.
that way it kind of sounds cool.
Yeah, you know.
Like a nickname.
So there's a new Pope. We'll let you know his name, all that stuff. Is there anything else Pope-wise that we need to
No, now we're poped out.
But they said it might take about an hour to an hour and 45 minutes. Isn't that
I
what
thought they said 40 minutes to an hour.
Oh, okay.
But I don't know.
Yeah.
Well, here's what we have for you coming up.
That crowd's going to be unruly.
No, they're not. They're not going to.
Those Catholics are nutty.
I know they're nutty. But they'll just drink. They won't, like, riot.
Red wine, get all nuts.
Yeah, you know what happens there.
You don't want to have a Pope riot.
I wonder if my brother John's just slamming back the blood of Christ right now.
Well, why don't you call him?
I might.
Do you know his number?
Not offhand. Oh, I don't have it. I don't have my cell phone today.
You don't know your brother's number by memory.
I know his home number.
They're going to announce
He
the
just
name
got a
before
cell
they
phone.
show him.
Huh?
It says name of the new Pope to be announced shortly.
Benedict.
During the second session.
No, like who it
Yeah,
is.
John can tell us all the creepy, weird, secret stuff. They
Name's going to be Benedict. Why won't you trust me on this?
That'll be his Pope name, but
Exactly.
what his real name
Well,
is.
we won't call him by his real name. We'll call him by Pope Benedict.
But we want to know if it's the guy from Nigeria or if it's the Italian guy they thought it was.
It's a chili
Who's
guy.
your daddy?
Or a South American guy, yeah.
Jack, what you say? What you say?
I have no idea.
I say Italian over the age of 70.
I'd say it's one of those Northern Irish.
Nah, chance.
I'm voting for a guy from Burbank. Any
Jack.
chances?
Cardinal from Burbank?
Well, yeah, Cardinal Mahoney.
Is he from Burbank? Yeah.
Yeah.
From LA.
He's over here, yeah.
So, yeah, whatever. Close.
He represents the valley.
Yeah, he has no chance in hell of making it as
Yeah,
Pope.
no American will ever get it after what's happened recently here.
Yeah.
All right, well, I'm going to choke and we're going to take a break. Hate it when your fat jeans are painful.
Yes.
Oh, I have painful fat jeans
That's
on.
a drag.
I have fat jeans. I blame my dad.
Not Jeans. Oh,
They're very painful.
Ugh. No, don't encourage each other. You guys are like
I'm
a
looking
bad
at him like
game
he's
of.
stupid on this one.
Okay, good. Ha
Duh.
ha. The what?
Sucked you in.
Suck up on what?
Suck on my knees.
Don't encourage each other.
I know. I'm sorry. Yeah, right. Hey, by the way, the thing you're reading, I put that on my list of people I won't date.
What?
Anybody that gets Lowrider
Easy
or
Rider.
Easy Rider magazine, how low-life scum-suckage, white trash piece of poo are you?
Actually, I don't get it. Charlie Tuna's son
sorry.
is like the editor or something and gave me a whole box of
He
them.
has a low-life scum-sucking son?
No, he has a son with a job.
Well, that's a low-life scum-sucking job.
Well, okay.
Easy Rider?
Easy Rider and Low Rider and trucks and hot
yeah,
rod.
and
he
like
works for all-
white trash tramp.
Yeah.
I get that.
That is the dumbest magazine ever. It's just like hideous
I think if
sea
you were into
hags
this stuff, though.
with no teeth showing their titties.
Oh, there's only like 1 or 2 pages of that.
Yeah, but it's
Mostly
still,
it's
like
motorcycles.
women with no teeth and saddlebags showing their like.
I was just happening to look at saddlebags right when he said that.
Excuse me, just hideous. Ugh. God, I would never ever date a guy that got that magazine.
Me either.
That's just gross.
What about High Times?
What is that?
It's a magazine all about growing pot.
Yeah.
No, never.
Yeah.
I would never.
You'd be amazed. I can't believe anyone gets that magazine.
It's bad enough I date a guy that gets snowboarder today or whatever.
Although, I must admit, I would really like a customized chopper.
God, I mean, it's embarrassing, you know? It's like, can't you get Architectural Digest and the maybe like, oh, what are those?
I get Forbes.
The Kensing, whatever. You know, oh, shoot.
Kenzie Report.
I don't know what it is.
Wall
It's
Street Journal's nice.
Yeah, it's like
Yeah.
financial whatever, Kensington. I don't know.
I get Forbes, I get U.S. News, I get
Right.
one magazines, but I also get Muscle and Fitness.
And he gets Snowboarder Today and Snowboarder Weekly, Snowboarder Digest.
And Snow Jugs. You haven't seen that one yet.
He hides snow jugs. Yeah, snow jugs I haven't seen yet.
It's under your bed in his bathroom.
That's my bathroom,
It's his
my stuff. Ugh. Do you guys, how do you guys do food? Because it's been a long time since I lived with somebody. Do you guys do like together food, or do you do like, I got a shelf of food, you have a shelf of food?
Neither. My whole family has food, and I eat on the run. And I eat their food if I'm hungry in the house, but mostly I eat in restaurants.
Okay, what about if like he got granola bars or you got granola bars and they were just specifically for you?
There's no such animal in my house.
Everybody shares.
Everybody, if it's in my house, it's ours.
Jack?
Yeah, same thing. We
Same
don't
thing?
have anybody has specific.
You
food.
don't have
It's all
specific
it's all
granola?
our
We're
food.
not roommates.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm having problems with the living together part, okay?
Although we usually
Ay,
don't.
caramba.
We usually don't touch Lucy's jars of peas, but if I'm hungry.
Well, I'm having an ownership problem because,
Do you think you own him?
no, I think I own my house. And, because I do. And so when he...
Wow, you really are having an issue with this.
I'm telling you,
Because
it's...
that's kind of impolite,
What, that I own my own
You
house?
pointed it out several times. That's my house. I own it.
It is, and I do.
You should talk to my wife.
Why?
You and her have issues together.
Why?
There's like times where she'll be like, in my room.
Well,
I
I
mean,
say that
our
when
room.
I say that when I mean the guest room. I'll say
Yeah.
my room when I mean the guest
And
room.
I don't
because
want
lived in
your
there forever.
stuff and da. Yeah, she's got all kinds of my.
Did she buy
my.
her house first before you moved in, or you guys bought that one together?
Oh yeah, that's her house. But there's that was her house before. Now
It's your house.
I'd love to say, hey, this is your house. Fine, you pay for all of it.
Right.
You go with your house.
See, he's not making any payments on my house, so it's my house.
That's your house.
Yeah. Yeah, he's not making one payment on that house, so it's my
Right,
house.
but then he doesn't really live there. He's a guest. We did this morning.
Right, because he has his own house that he pays for in Big Bear. So, when he wants to use my bathroom, I think that he should use the one down the hall.
Does he have a key?
Yeah, he has a key. And I have a key to his house.
Can he come in whenever he wants, whether you're there or not?
Yeah, absolutely, without a doubt.
You just can't use your bathroom.
He can't use. It's my bathroom. And then I have these Nature Valley granola bars that I bought for myself that I really love. The green ones, with the yellow words.
Those are only $7.50 for a big 36 count container at Costco.
Really?
Yeah, you should really pick that up. I get those all the time.
Because, Jack,
And I sell them.
There's like 6 of them. And
See, the problem is you're buying at the store, you're getting the small box, so you notice when they're gone. If you got the big one, you wouldn't notice he took a couple.
But see, the thing is I bought them. Those are my granola bars, and they're what I eat for breakfast. And it just would be nice if he didn't eat my granola.
God, it was yesterday. She was praying for
No,
love. Now
I
she's
love
got it.
him. I love him. I adore him. I'm so
Then
blessed
make
to
some
have him.
concessions. Make some compromises.
I have.
What?
I cleaned out part of the garage, and he has half the garage. So that's
for
good.
his stuff because it can't
Yeah.
go in her house.
Yeah,
'cause
it's
it
not a
doesn't fit
compromise.
Her decor. I'm living this.
No.
Bring it.
No, and like he plugged in his laptop into my office at my house.
And used your electricity.
Yeah, you're not compromising
No,
at all.
and like he has his own, it's just it's like little things. She doesn't buy like granola bars or something just specifically for her, and then you eat it. It's every commercial that you see on
No,
television.
foods, unless there's the one thing you're like, I can see because you get up at such weird hours. If you said, hey, these are what I grab in the mornings, I run out the door, like leave these alone, you could make that exception.
I mean,
but other than
it's-
that, food's
I'm
food.
not being so odd because, like I said, it's every commercial that you see on TV. Hey, honey, have you seen my the Hot Pockets or
Yeah,
whatever?
it's the Hot Pockets that he's under the sink eating.
That's how I guide my relationship by the Hot Pocket
But
commercial.
what I'm saying is, it's obviously such a, I'm not
Well, I think
being,
it's taking the last one.
I'm not being very odd, if you
No,
will,
it's
because
not being odd for being because you guys are so new. After a while, you'll just have food in the refrigerator.
you just look at the Hot Pockets missing and you'll be like, okay, he ate them all.
No, but see,
There
here's
go
the
the Hot
thing on the Hot
Pockets.
Pocket commercial. When she says, have you seen the Hot Pockets? He goes, more. It'd be different if he said, yeah, I have one and there's 5 more left. They're not her property. It's he ate the last one.
So you guys don't have anything in your house that's your property, her property?
My Viper was mine, but I sold it.
Right, but nothing
No,
else. That just All right, I'm gonna try let go of the granola.
I mean, I've got some stuff hidden under the guest room bed she's not aware of. That's probably mine.
Yeah.
But okay, we have her closet and my closet, and her 2 closets. In my closet, and in my closet now, there's a lot of her stuff in it. She can't contain in 2 closets.
Yeah, chick spread.
Yeah, we do spread.
I'm like, hey, this isn't mine.
Our ass and our stuff.
My closet is tiny.